Hello, it's Sonia here, The Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are going to be doing another quick project. I've been kind of doing a bunch of these the last couple weeks as I recently was going through my yarn and trying to organize it a little bit better, and I had a lot of scrap, like balls of yarn, and I thought I need to kind of put that all in one place. So I've been trying to come up with projects to use up some of the scraps. And this is another one of those. So we are going to be making another flower. I love flowers and I think they're fun because you can use them for a lot of different things. You can use them as a hair accessory. You can put them on hats. I've actually used to use crocheted flowers as patches on my kids' clothing, but back in the day, holey jeans were not the thing like they are now. So kids might not want that now, but when my daughters would get holes in their jeans, I would put cute little crocheted flower patches on there, and they loved it. But now, you know, kids want the holes. So I am using some DK weight yarn. I have this color and then I have this color as well. And I'm using my G hook or 4.25 millimeter hook. Now you can use a variety of yarns and hook types with this project. Just match your hook to whatever yarn you are using. So this is made in the round, and I think I'm going to make this into a little hair accessory. I do have little nieces and they're very girly, so they will love this. Kind of making a bunch of them, and I'm going to give them out as gifts for Easter. All right, so to get started we are going to chain 2. And in our second chain from our hook, we're going to work 6 single crochet. Now, if you do not like this method, I'm a tighter crocheter, so it works really well for me. You could also do a magic ring or magic circle and work 6 single crochet. I'm not the biggest fan of magic ring. I've just, I think it's really fiddly. And I've seen projects fall apart with magic ring. So if you are really secure with your magic ring or circle, then by all means go for it. But if you're a little unsure, then you might not want to do magic ring or magic circle for this. So we have 6 single crochet, and to get rid of that center, I just pull it and it takes care of that. All right, so we are going to jump right in for round 2. We're going to work 2 single crochet in each of these single crochet, and we're going to have a total of 12. Okay, so I have my 12 single crochet. Now I'm going to switch to my other color. You do not have to. You can make this all in one color if you want to. So I'm going to join with a slip stitch in that first stitch. I'm going to grab this blue. So I have my blue, and I'm going to pull through to complete the stitch. And we are ready for round 3. We're going to be working on our petals. And one petal is worked over 2 stitches. So to begin, we're going to chain 3. Now if you were not changing colors, you would still slip stitch in that first stitch with your original color and then begin round 3 just like we're doing. So we're chaining 3, and now we're going to work a triple crochet. So yarn over twice, right back in that stitch, work the triple crochet. Now we're going to work a double triple crochet. So instead of yarning over 2 times, we're going to yarn over 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go right back in that stitch, pull up a loop, and we're going to keep yarning over and pulling through 2 until all of our loops are off. And we just have the 1 loop left. So that's half of our first petal. So now we're going to work the other half. So we're going to do a double triple again. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to go in the next stitch and work that stitch. So you're yarning over and pulling through 2 4 times. So now we're going to work a triple crochet, so that's yarn over twice, right back in that same stitch. And now to complete it, we're going to chain 3. And we're going to go right back in that stitch with a slip stitch to anchor that first petal. So there we go. Now we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat what we did for the first petal. So that's chain 3, triple crochet right in that stitch. So each stitch you will work 3 stitches. Now we'll do the double triple. So there is those first 3 stitches, so that's half of our petal. We need to keep going. And then we just repeat around and you will have 6 petals. So I'm going to go do that and I will meet you back. Okay, so here we go. I finished up my flowers. So when you work your last petal, you just cut your yarn and then you'll need to weave in some ends. So of course you could make it all in one color as well. And I left myself a tail because I am going to be attaching it to a bobby pin. And I made another one, so here it is, you can see, and I already did attach it to a bobby pin. You could use a different hair clip as well, but I wanted to see how it would go attaching it to a bobby pin. Now I did sew this on, but bobby pins can you can slide it out, so I might add a little drop of glue on the end here just to kind of help it to stay on a little bit better. But I mean, it's on pretty securely, so I wove it through so the little hole in there, and then I would weave it into the flower, and I just kind of went back and forth. But I think it turned out cute. I wanted to see how it would work with a bobby pin instead of a clip, but you could definitely use this for a clip, or you could sew it onto a hat or clothing item, you know, whatever. You could use these. You could make a little keychain out of it. You could have a lot of fun with these flowers, and also using different types of yarn and different size hooks. So if you use thicker yarn, obviously it would be a bigger flower, or smaller yarn and a smaller hook. But I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.